Hey, this video is about my top 10 hardest leg exercises. However, really, it's just an opportunity for me to vent about leg training. Okay guys, we need to talk about leg training, specifically guys as in males, not the unisex term. Because as men, I think we tend to avoid training legs. And I get why. When we're in the mirror flexing, feeling good about ourselves, in most cases, we don't really see our lower half. What this means is because we cannot see our gains, we have no motivation to train them, and the cycle continues. Let's not underestimate how important motivation is. I like to try new things, and I went through a period where I used to skateboard, parkour, and trick once a week. But the problem was, because I trained each of those things only once a week, progress was really slow. And then I got injured and I couldn't train, and I had no motivation to go back to training once I recovered. Because I didn't see any progress, my motivation fell out the window until eventually I stopped all of them. So if you're like me and one of your motivations for working out is to look good, you're a bit screwed when it comes to legs, unless you have one of those full body mirrors. But then again, who's really going to see your quads anyway? You can try push for the latest fashion in short shorts, but there are only so few occasions when you end up wearing them. I'd like to introduce one of my main motivations for working out: maintenance. Already the word is one that young people don't identify with and click off. Sounds boring and unsexy, but the concept is simple. I feel obliged to train my legs because they deserve it. Because without them, I would not be able to experience so much. Yet we are born with them and take them for granted. I like to consider my body as a tool, and for tools to remain useful, they must be maintained. I'm amazed at how I like to look after my laptop by cleaning dust, tidying my desktop, uninstalling unused programs. But this is one tool I can do without, and if I cannot, it's replaceable. The body is less so. Most of my friends admire how regular my training schedule is. They often express inability to be as motivated as I am. What drives me is maintenance. I don't know if it's because I spent so much time in front of a computer when I was younger, and that I continue to do so, but if I skip a few days of training, I start getting pains. My knee, my ankle, my hip, my back, my shoulders. My body becomes a less comfortable one. It starts sending me signals that I need to use it or lose it. And that's what drives me to be regular. It's one of the things that drives me at least. I won't deny a lot of motivation also comes from looking good. It's incredibly rewarding to see yourself in the mirror and to like what you see. To see your body naked as an expression of what made us and how we've chosen to live. But the trap here is eventually we may begin to care about how others perceive us more than what we care of our own perception. How others see us is important. But if your motivation is based on how others see you more than how you see yourself, that's dangerous and also unfulfilling. And once it stops being fulfilling, you'll stop training. Young people are especially susceptible to this as we are still figuring out our identity and who we are. The thing is, you're not always going to be surrounded by people who are able to admire you. What's more, people will be too caught up in their own minds to really notice how stretched your t-shirt sleeves look around your arms. The only person who will always be with you and will always notice how your body feels, however, is yourself. Our bodies, the best tool we have for attaining our goals and experiencing what we want to experience, can be maintained to allow us to experience more and also more intensely our present moment, so we can do all those things we want to do for as long as we want to do them. Lastly, I went on a Bulgarian parable and asked the listener what's more important: money, friends, or health? When listed next to money and friends, we rarely choose health. But at this point, the storyteller retorts that without health, you could not enjoy either of them. It was fun making this video, and if you want to see me do another muscle group, let me know what that should be. I hope my video on maintenance has inspired you. Hey, this video is about my top 10 hardest leg bodyweight exercises. Opportunity for me to vent about leg training. Hey, this video is maintenance has Like my body way back up.